Villa and Messi are getting on quite as well as they could on the pitch.
There's been a couple of pictures of
the Israeli striker. Mallorca with 2 Israeli players, Hamed and the keeper, Dudu Awate. Fabregas manages to get beyond Marti. Lovely combination there in the end. Xavi.
News, of course, is that Carles Puyol is also back in full training. He dislocated an elbow, a bit of a high foot there. Bad fall away to Benfica in the Champions League. So there was something like 53 seconds, they said, didn't they? It was just ridiculous.
There's a decent ball, seeing Villa's run, and obviously Barcelona getting used to facing opposition who are just prepared to completely give up any idea of holding on to the ball.
Against a possible snow-covered pitch, but we're in Mallorca, it's about 18 degrees, you know.
Really, one would have thought.
It just reminds me, I don't know about you, Sam, but I remember sort of ice lollies back home when we were kids. There were some like that. Well, traffic lights they were called, I think. The hands are slightly tied, but it's still a little bit surprising maybe that Arbeloa has been allowed to rest, although he has just come out of an injury as well.
Pina catching Leo Messi there. That's one way of stopping the Argentine. Goal records, and Villa nearing the 300. Messi just 1 goal short of Pele's record of number of goals scored in a calendar year, and not too far away from Gerd Muller's all-time record of, I believe, 82 goals in a season. Either way,
he's got a lot of goals.
Ridiculous amount. Xavi lurking there on the edge of the box. Meanwhile, this is Messi, very deep indeed to pick this one up. Holding off the challenge of Pina, and Sui takes a trip. Messi trying to go all the way.
Just opened up for him a moment there, didn't they?
Certainly the news we've had of Messi in the Iberostar Stadium tonight.
Most experienced player on the bench.
Messi now returning it to Alves. He claims he was pulled back there by Pereira.
Pereira just using.
Okay. Leo Messi loses out to Marti. Barca get it back straight away. Busquets, Messi, and that's Fabregas. Messi once more, really is laying deep, isn't he? Trying to get a little run going. He's not been too fortunate so far, though. Anyways, he's a traditional winger, isn't he? He goes past his man, likes to get the crosses in. It's not really the kind of one-touch wide down the right to Dani Alves. Alves returning it to Messi. Xavi tries a shot from the edge.
He leaves it in a sea of Barca shares. This could be a chance for Barca if they keep it going quickly.
It's Messi on the ball.
It's a great ball.
It's a superb ball through to Tello. Offside, but really well placed ball from Leo Messi there.
See, Mallorca had people
give the impression of fitting in perfectly to the scheme of things.
He's done tremendously well, hasn't he? He scored that, and in the first game he scored that late goal against Celtic. He's
Fabregas on the ball. He's got Xavi to his right. Xavi first time to Messi. Seemed to take Messi by surprise a little bit. And Pina holding off the attentions of Messi. Picks up Xavi. Alves making a run. Leo Messi now. Jordi Alves into the Barca area. This is Leo Messi. Busquets. Messi. Busquets again. Messi taking it off him. Well, it was
in a line right, almost parallel with the goal.
Fabregas combining nicely with Messi and winning what could be a very dangerous. Messi's shown a massive improvement in his free kicks this season. I've said that so many times.
Yeah, you can't quite tell, can you, with these two?
It's going to be Xavi.
Well,
and in the back of the net, what a superb strike from Xavi Hernandez. Dudu Awate didn't move an inch, did he? Just watched it into the back of the net. Well, of the penalty area, and of course the problem is it's not like a penalty you know who's going to take it. Is it the left footer Messi? Is it the right footer Xavi? You know they're both capable of putting it just inside the post, and well, Awate will not be blamed for that, but it's the breakthrough. Alves will be disappointed there. Messi now is poor. It comes down to Fabregas. It was bouncing. Now they're not. Nunes is the man they miss more than anybody, isn't it?
You know, would have been an open goal, simple tap-in for him.
Messi, Fabregas, Messi. They have got such a great understanding, these two, haven't they? In the end,
relegation. I think they are going to end up in a battle against relegation. It's difficult to do it with players who have just come out and who are 20, 21. You do want a few experience.
As it might have looked initially. Either way, we'll wait and see what happens. 6 minutes to go until half-time. Meanwhile, it's Alves, Xavi, Messi.
If we let someone out,
pick it in. He keeps it in play, and that's a good cross over to Xavi. Messi. Messi goes round, Pina plays it out to Alves.
So they're going to say, well, we got carted 5-0 by Real Madrid, 1-0. It's not a bad result.
Xavi Hernandez again, failing to link up with Messi. Yeah, Messi's pressing there, nearly led to advantage, and Dudu Awate clears it quickly. So that time Tom Mohamed, but Barcelona win it straight back. Messi now. Still Messi.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It took an awkward deflection. I'm not going to justify completely Dudu Awate's error there, but it does take a deflection on the edge of the box. But surely had time to recover. Messi was just a hopeful kind of shot, really. 2-0 to Barcelona. Leo Messi, the scorer. The thumb goes into the mouth to celebrate the goal. Joaquin Caparros with a quite serious look on his face. Not the kind of goal you want to let in a minute and a half before half-time against Barcelona.
No, when you've stood up reasonably well, you know, but that, I think this is going to kill him off. Let's have a look. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm going to say Messi's thumb might have been in his mouth, but I do think he...
Straight into the centre.
It's not even hit hard, I mean...
Exactly, it's almost a kind of half pass, really, you think, but it does come through 3 pairs of legs. Maybe Awate sees it a bit late, but...
You're a generous man, Simon, that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, yeah, absolutely right. It was a shocking error. Can Tello now make it an advantage? Yes, he can. What a great finish. You could see it coming, couldn't you? A motorway appeared through the middle of the penalty area there. Plain Mallorca.
In a month and a half.
Well,
doable.
Certainly doable for Leo Messi, maybe for ordinary mortals, no. That was one of the softer goals he'll have scored this year. Either way, it's a river. Just kept plugging away, kept pulling back. Every time Barcelona got the noses in
going and back in the Primera Liga, really cheering on the team, and they're going to need all the support they can get in the next few weeks in Mons Depot. And Mallorca, it's just very flat, isn't it? I mean, we heard when... was it Bigas got caught, and you could hear the...
It's been for 15, 20 years. I think they're 13 years in the top flight, or even more, perhaps. And it's, as
it could have been about, let's be honest, 8 or 9. Mallorca were awful. To be fair, until the second goal, I thought they were playing a lot better today, but I think this could get a bit ugly now.
This is Messi to Tello, and that was right across the face of the goal. Fabregas unable to get there on time. But I was going to say, I mean, we saw Madrid put 5 past them. And
Mark is a sort of holding midfielder, so in that sort of defensive area, you know, massive blows.
Far end of the pitch, which started that counter-attack for Mallorca going, but he's quickly back on his feet, so no harm done. Lovely little bit of skill from Leo Messi there. Finds Busquets. And that's what Villanova always says. You see Messi running back 30-odd yards to defend when they're outnumbered, and that's what he did there. Nice little step over from Tello. Xavi putting it through towards Messi, but Awate read the situation well. Busquets, this is Xavi Hernandez. Messi. Well intercepted there.
Territory.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's almost the same, but a mirror image of the previous one that Xavi's going to get their lead back to 3 goals, just to avoid any nerves over the remaining 40 minutes or so. 35 minutes, I should say. Here comes Messi. Well, just over the bar. Little smile from Leo Messi, but he's disappointed with that, especially having seen the...
And all of a sudden, Barca have just gone to pieces. Once again, it's space. Sorry. Alexis on the bench, but it's still slack. Well, if you're Tito Villanova, I know Messi is Messi and he's scored. I don't think he's been particularly good today. Would you dare take Messi off?
That's a good idea there from Fabregas. This is Xavi to Messi. Good interception by Martí. Pina playing it out. Once again, poor control by Alves. A lovely step over from Xavi. It's Messi on the ball. Messi to Fabregas. Xavi. Busquets to Messi. Busquets once more. Alba wide to Christian Tello. Barcelona quite happy to resume some of the patient approach they applied in the... Tello square instead to Alves. There's Alexis heading it down, chesting it down to Messi.
Oh, well, I suppose you can't take him off, really, can you? I don't know if is there a question of offside there against...
I think there was, and I think the Mallorca defence stopped and looked. But yes, Conceição and Martí absolutely desperate with that decision. We're going to have to see it again, obviously. It did look, didn't it? As though it was certainly questionable. No question about the finish from Leo Messi, who now goes beyond.
Yeah, I still think it wouldn't have been a wrong decision to have taken him off for one, you know, basically for what he's done. But I suppose that is why you've got to keep him on, and it must be irritating for someone like Villa. Let's have a look here. Is it offside? No, it's not offside. It's not offside.
He just made a couple of steps back, didn't he? And well, good work there from Alexis.
Gemoral who plays him onside, so nice little chest down, actually.
Yeah, it was.
And then there's a question there: is he in the keeper's line of vision? Yes, he is, basically.
Yeah.
But those tend not to be given now. You know, is he in the keeper? I mean,
he is in the keeper's vision, but so are two of the Mallorca defenders. But certainly there's an argument.
You could certainly make a case if you're a Watt that he 1993 and 1998. You could look it up, actually. It was a 30.
Well, I'll tell you, because I was at Busquets to Messi. Alexis again, Messi. Which doesn't allow him to play against Barcelona.
I think that's credit to Barca, isn't it, that? Because obviously there's other clubs.
But still plenty of football left as Alexis teaming up with Messi. He gets it back, just failing the...
You know, top quality player like Zlatan would have, who still will be considering himself top dog, and is clearly top dog, or now in Paris Saint-Germain again. Saying that, you know, once you're top dog like he is in Paris, other players.
Messi puts it into the box for Alexis to chase. Awate quick getting himself into all kinds of trouble. It's Alexis who plays it away. Messi now. Lovely little turn, close control there by Leo Messi. And Fabregas just unable to control. Somebody on the continent, really, as well, isn't it? But having to cross the pond is...
well, it's got Panama. You know, the Spanish FA obviously need all the cash they can get. They're having their government funding, obviously, like everybody else, cut.
It was Fontas who stole the ball that started to that late.
Ready to come on.
Messi, first time to Fabregas in a bit of space for once. Messi now, poor first touch, tries to squeeze it through. Neither Dani Alves could
get down. Messi scored 15 goals in the league this season. The first player to do so in the first 11 weeks.
It's Alexis on the edge of the box. Messi running through, so close to his hat-trick there. Brave keeping.
I think
Fabregas, Messi to his right. This is Messi. Alexis following anxiously, a little bit of Busquets. Fabregas, Messi, Alba to Piqué. Fabregas now, Messi making a run. And good interception.
Called everything pretty well today, hasn't he?
Except for possibly Messi's second and Barca's fourth goal, which we feel
quite a big,
could be
it's one
Barcelona Masia, really, isn't it? This is Messi. Another of those. If they're going to get back into it again, they want to get the breakthrough soon. Meanwhile, though, it's Barca on the attack. Tello, Alexis, the flag stays down, does it? Awate does well. Messi. It was almost as though Leo Messi didn't want to get his hat-trick there, wasn't it? You could almost see him hesitating. Alexis clearly isn't quite on his game, though.
But Just have a look at that. I mean, I wonder if Awat's actually catching a...
It's quite happy to wave play on. Meanwhile, Messi back to Fabregas from Montoya. Finds Messi once more. Alves, Messi leaving it for Busquets.
It's like a rondo, isn't it, as they say?
Yeah. Still Messi. On the clock, Dani Alves. Messi, Alves back in the box to receive it. Can he make it pay? Awate. Mallorca 2, Football Club Barcelona 4. It looked as though Mallorca had a chance of getting back into it, Paul, but in the end of the day, Barcelona just too powerful for them.
Yeah, exactly. No, you can't give Barcelona a 3-goal start, and that's what... the first goal's a good free kick. Second goal is that horrific error from Awat, and that sort of affected Mallorca. So there's 2 goals in the 44th and 45th minutes. And what changed the game? Mallorca came out, you know, showed a lot of pride, battled hard. Barcelona again showed those defensive frailties, you know. But once again, they've just got so much...